Hi students, we are going to go over the vocabulary passage that we worked on. This is what it looked like. And you're supposed to fill in with the best vocabulary word. We're going to go over the answers. So it says, our teacher asked us to choose any place in the world to learn about. I chose Australia. I knew that more than a few unusual animals live there. So I read about them and viewed pictures and videos. I decided to focus on kangaroos. Kangaroos are the only large animal that can move by hopping. They use their huge tails like a fifth leg. The mothers carry their babies, called joeys, in a natural pouch that is part of their body. When people from other countries first saw kangaroos, they were stunned. They saw the joeys sticking their heads out of their mother's pouches. They thought it was a two-headed animal. When drawings of kangaroos were seen in newspapers back home, some thought it was a spoof. They thought they were being fooled. They wanted proof that kangaroos were real. Even the words about kangaroos are strange. Male kangaroos are called boomers, and a group of kangaroos are called a troop, like scouts or soldiers. Troops of kangaroos stay in the shade through the heat of the day. In the cooler evenings and mornings, they eat lots of grass. They chew so much grass they lose their worn-out teeth every few years. New teeth move up from the back of their mouths. I read about one joey that was born in the local zoo. When it was born, it was the size of a bean. It didn't come out of the pouch for 6 months. When it grew to 7 months old, it began to come out. Its mother would groom its fur. That means she would remove insects and smooth it out. It must be very soothing. So hope you were able to check your answers. Then we're going to go to the next part. So we're going to discuss context clues. Remember, context clues is when you use parts of the text to find out an unfamiliar word that you do not know. So the unfamiliar word that we're going to look at are the bold words. I'm going to read the rest of this passage. Among all the Australian species of animals, the strangest is the platypus. Here are some of its odd traits. It has the bill and webbed feet of a duck. It has fur and tail like a beaver. It lays eggs like a bird. But when the baby hatches, the mother feeds it like a mammal, and full-grown males have poison in their claws. So the first bold word is species. So when we look around that bold word and read the sentence, among all the Australian species of animals, the strangest is the platypus. So it seems like they're looking at all the animals, but there's a specific type or sort, and that is the platypus. So let's see if we can put that word in. Among all the Australian types of animals, the strangest is the platypus. I think that could work. And then the next one is traits. So here are some of its odd traits. I wonder what traits could mean. It has the bill and webbed feet of a duck. It has fur and tail like a beaver. It seems like it's describing the platypus. So maybe characteristics or like different qualities that the animal has, so it's helping describe. So let's maybe try that to fill in that word. Here are some of its odd characteristics. That would work. Here are some of its odd character traits. Oh wait, that's basically the word, so it's kind of similar. Character traits, characteristics. Here are some of its odd, let's see, like qualities, maybe like things that, how to describe it. So that could be a way to figure out what that bold word is. Keep reading the rest of the passage and try and just think, what could that word mean? And then the last part that we're going to do today that you're going to send to your teacher is the write about it part. So I want you to write in a complete sentence. You're going to explain how kangaroos are different from other animals you know about. So think about an animal in your mind. And if you need to go back in the passage that we have here, okay, think about how kangaroos were described and their different traits that they have. And how are they different from other animals compared to what you read about? And please submit this into Shobi. Hope you have a wonderful day, students.